Welcome back to the Closet Cast.
Welcome.
What are we here to talk about?
Today we are talking about Lagos Fashion Week. Last month I traveled to Nigeria. It was their fashion week and I was really inspired by some of the brands and designers there, and I thought it would be fun to do a little closet recap featuring some of them.
Cass, was this your first time at Lagos Fashion Week?
This actually was my first time at Lagos Fashion Week, and it's crazy from how many times I've been there that even I'm now just finding out that they have a fashion week. And there's so much innovation there and undiscovered talent, and I really just love learning about their sustainability initiatives, learning about the craftsmanship there, and really just understanding that in Nigeria and in Africa it's just a booming fashion industry, and globally I feel like they deserve a platform and need more recognition, and so I'm really excited to spotlight some of these brands.
Cass, how do the designers and brands native to Africa intersect with sustainability and your personal mission as an ethical stylist?
I am, of course, fascinated by an intersectional approach to sustainability, and unpacking it as a global issue is really exciting, and learning about how Africa and Nigeria specifically, how they approach sustainability it's not in this like Western way where something might be organic or have some sustainable component and then all of their branding is about how they're sustainable. A lot of African brands, I'm learning, they will, it's about this innate connection to the earth and the people, and it's more of this common sense way of they just consider the people and the earth, and so they produce in that way without marketing themselves.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the designers you have on the rack?
Of course I can. So this is my growing rack and collection of African brands, and every brand here is of course sustainable and has a story to it. I'll just start here specifically. This is a Max Hausa piece, and this is from my first trip to Africa in 2019. And this brand is special to me and just special in general because it is all hand knit in South Africa. They, maintain complete control of their supply chain and are just a very ethical brand that really gives back to their local community. And, they're one of the first African brands I got introduced to, so they're pretty special.
Cass, how did you style these autumn pieces while you were at Fashion Week?
I styled these two dresses, black, I guess this is zebra print, is that zebra? Mm-hmm. With this merlet bag, which I've been wearing a lot and I'm obsessed with. Area shoes, but ever since I got these, I've basically been wearing them every day. And so it's just kind of a classic but fun look for me, very, very evening. Blazer dress. I loved wearing this dress because the blazer is very like menswear. Cut out like kind of the masculine meets feminine energy is very like my style. And I styled it with some fun silver accessories. These are a German brand called Saskia Diaz. And I've been obsessed with chainmail vibes ever since obviously Paco launched all of his chainmail. And I looked for months to find a sustainable alternative, and this is what I found. Oh, and these. I kind of went tonal with the shoes.
Tell me about this dress, Cass.
This is from Bayo from Orange Culture, and this was also from my first trip to Nigeria. He literally took this off the rack and gave it to me. He was the first African designer I met in person. And I remember talking to him about their supply chain and about how they produce in Nigeria. And, he was really the first person to kind of unpack sustainability in Africa to me. And I remember at the time, I don't even think he had like sustainability messaging on his website. Like now he does. But yeah, you know, so everything is produced in Nigeria. The materials are from Nigeria. And so it was really cool to get a piece of, you know, have a piece directly off the rack given to me from him and hear about their sustainability initiatives. Oh, and I got it. Oh, I bought this bag from him then at the time. And I loved the brown together. It was this collaboration he did with a British brand. And it was my first Nigerian handbag.
I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love this. I loved the green, navy, brown, the 3-color, tree color. Very cute. I think I wore this to a wedding or like a really fancy event because I was living in London at the time. Pre-pandemic.
Wow.
So the next designer on the rack is Studio 189. I remember getting these pieces a couple summers ago and I was so excited to wear them over swimsuits. And, you know, this brand is truly one of those that like checks all of the boxes in sustainability and ethics, you know, everything from working with artisanal communities. It's a Ghanaian brand, so also West African. And they have like traditional hand batiking practices, and you know everything is really empowerment and community driven, and they're just a very inspiring, very sustainable brand.
I gotta know about these pants.
Of course I want to talk about the pants. So these pants are made by a woman, Banke Kuku, I think. And these are from my most recent trip. I'm very into silk sets right now. And actually she literally just WhatsApped me today that the top is done. So there's a matching top on the way that I'll pick up in December. And so it's going to be a full-on 70s like silk set situation. And yeah, so this is another, you know, sustainable made in Nigeria brand that also really focuses on female artisans, empowering women, sustainability, ethics, made in Nigeria. Also just super cool.
If you could have any piece from any of the fashion shows, which one would it be?
Ooh, okay, this is really hard because I saw Orange Culture and Lisa Folawiwo, which is what this top is. And I saw a lot of brands that I know I love, but a new brand that I discovered is Boon Me. And they have a dress that I like cannot get out of my head. It's this like chartreuse green pleated, had some cutouts and some like detailing here. I definitely have screenshots of that dress because I love it so much. It has like some structure, like an architectural shoulder. I think they also closed out the show, or at some point after it had like a fringe, multi-color fringe number that was also amazing. So that I think was my discovery highlight of the week. Thank you guys so much for joining in our first ever closet series. One of the best ways to be sustainable is to shop your own closet, and I would love to know what you guys are liking, what outfits you're trying to make, what you want to see from me in this series, and thank you so much for joining.